Wednesday show. Wednesday show. Wednesday show. Hello, everybody. Maybe. Mute. I don't know if you can hear me or if you're even there. It's time. Why is this the volume? Shh, I told you to be quiet for now. How's everyone doing? You guys doing good? Hopefully everyone's doing well right now. Yeah, Pate, you made it on time today. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to be continuing our bracket today. Today's going to be the 663rd episode of the Wednesday show, which is insane. I was talking to someone last week about it the other day. 2 days ago? 3 days ago? I don't remember. I was talking to someone at work, and they said, how long have you been doing the podcast for? That's exactly what they sound like. And I was like, oh, we're at our 662nd week. And they're like, that's a long time. I work with people who have they sound like 80s cartoon wisdom heffalump. I don't even know. Hello! Hola! Yes, today we're going to be doing we're going to be continuing our bracket to figure out what the best Disney thing is. Today's also Star Wars Day, so happy May the 4th. I've been playing with my lightsabers all day. I literally have them both within arm's reach because you just have to have if you have a lightsaber and you're not walking around with it all the time, you're doing life wrong. And despite what my managers say, you just need to have the lightsaber with you at all times. I should go into work with my lightsaber sometime. This is the new one. I can tell by the handle at the end. Look. Isn't it? And then I absolutely love it. Did you know that there were so many people at Galaxy's Edge tonight with the lightsabers. If the Wednesday show did not fall on May the 4th, I would have been over there. I was actually talking to my friends about that yesterday, saying it would have been cool to head over there. But when it's the Wednesday show, I always try to get home about 2 hours beforehand because of stuff that I have to do. So just preparation for the show. So overall, though, I mean, I don't mind hanging out in my condo by myself playing with my lightsabers either. I kind of want to go through and do a run around my complex with the lightsabers and just to see how many neighbors call the police. I need to know why the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile was at Disney. Okay, so I used to live up in Wisconsin, if you guys didn't know. And the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, this is completely not Disney related at all, but the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, there's like 5 or 6 of them in the world. And they just drive around the U.S. and promote Oscar Mayer Wieners. And fun fact, you can do, my baloney had a first name, it's Brent. My baloney had a second name, it's Dodge. My name fits perfectly in the song. It's amazing. But that's besides the point. So the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile was at Epcot today, mainly to the fact that the people who drive it just happen to be at Epcot today. My friend parked right near it earlier in the day, and then I went to the park after she had already left. But I was walking through the parking lot, and I was on the phone with my dad, and I was like, holy cow, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile's here. And I have to go see the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. And I was tempted literally to just walk into the park and then leave because my plan was to go to Magic Kingdom eventually anyways. And my plan was I wanted to get the picture. If you guys did not see the picture, let's get the picture up. But I wanted to get the picture of Herbie along with the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. And then I was like, oh, it's also cool because you can get the monorail in the background. So it could be like the trifecta. You can get 3 iconic vehicles all right next to each other. So I was set. I was like, I want to see it. I want to have it so I can get that picture. But my big fear was the fact that if the Oscar Mayer Automobile left by the time I got back out of the park. So I literally did a loop around World Showcase and then got back. So if you did not see the picture, this was taken about 3.5 hours ago. So if you didn't know, I drive Herbie the Love Bug. So Herbie the Love Bug is my car. I parked him in front of the Oscar Mayer Automobile, and I sat there for about 10 minutes waiting for the monorail to come by. I did not get a wiener whistle. The driver was at the park enjoying their day. So I did do the hashtags that were on the back, so I'm hoping that maybe my picture will get featured on the Oscar Mayer website. We'll see. Okay, so let's get this party started. We're going to start the 663rd episode of The Wednesday Show in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 663rd episode of The Wednesday Show. Today is May the 4th. May the 4th be with all of you. And of course, today's Star Wars Day. We're actually not doing a Star Wars themed episode, but we are dressed up for the occasion just the same. Today we're going to be doing our continuation of our Disney bracket to figure out what you guys think the best Disney anything is. We'll get into all the rules in just a bit, but before we get to that, let's talk about our news for the week. Thank you, everyone who's been joining us for our Saturday in the Park. If you didn't already know, every single Saturday right here on this channel, we do a live broadcast from someplace found throughout the Walt Disney World Resort. You never know where we're going to be. I don't even know where we're going to be because I have not gotten a park reservation for Saturday yet. So we may be coming to you guys live from a resort if we can't get into a park. So make sure you watch out for that. And of course, as always, tonight's show is sponsored by It's All About the Mouse Travel. Make sure you stop by it'sallaboutthemousetravel.com for all of your Disney travel needs. All of their services are absolutely, positively, 100%ly free. So make sure you book with them for your next Disney vacation. And if you are on Facebook right now, that is Judy, the owner of It's All About the Mouse Travel, in the comments below as well. So go give her a shout out if you're planning a vacation. She's more than happy to help you. Rain and Herbie question: did you buy Herbie as Herbie, or did you buy it and then make it into Herbie? I bought a Volkswagen Beetle and I turned it into Herbie. Yeah. There's reservations available. I have not been able to find a reservation for the life of me for Saturday. I have to wait until tomorrow after I leave the park to get my next reservation. Because today was a bonus reservation for me. Then I've got tomorrow and Friday and Sunday. Oh, maybe, wait. I can't remember. I got 5 days booked, though. So I have to wait to use one day before I can try to get Saturday again. But right now I have not been able to find a Saturday. All right, so if you guys have not joined us for our brackets, this is how our brackets work. And this time around, we did things completely differently, and I absolutely love the way that we did it. So this time around, what we did was we went to you guys. You guys chose 65 different Disney items, whether it was an attraction, a film, characters, theme parks, ride vehicles, songs, what have you. You guys went through and you chose 65 different items. And we have been having it so those are randomly being put up against one another. What we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be continuing on in our first round and possibly even getting into our second round to figure out what the best Disney anything is. If you have not joined us yet, here is a recap of who has made it in so far into our top 32. So far, Magic Kingdom's won, Pluto, Peter Pan's Flying Ship, Goofy, Mickey Mouse, Slinky Dog Dash, Eeyore, Beauty and the Beast, Haunted Mansion, When You Wish Upon a Star, Scrooge McDuck, Living with the Land, Tower of Terror, Doom Buggy, You'll Be My Heart, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Attraction, The Little Mermaid, the movie, and the monorail are our first 18 to make it into our top 32. We are going to you guys once again to randomly have it so we go through and have head-to-head competitions to figure out what our remaining ones are going to be in our final 14 rounds in the first round to figure out what's going on into round number 2. So if you guys have not joined us in the past, this is what we're doing. Tonight we have a list of 28 different items that are still around in our first round that are waiting to go head-to-head to make it into our next round. So we are going to you guys in the comments to figure out what is going to be our next matchup. I need 2 numbers in the chat room between numbers 1 and 28. First 2 are going to be the 2 that are going to be going head-to-head against one another. 1 through 28. Throw your things in the chat room now. 22 and 5. Oh, that's a good point. We did not do our subscriber number. 22 and 5 are the first two that popped up. Subscriber number, again, if you guys want to get extra rounds, invite some people to join. And if we get more subscribers throughout the show here, we will have it so we go through and continue on. We have not gained a lot this week. We're at 1,523. So every new subscriber we get, you will add one new round into the thing. We will check that as soon as it gets closer and closer to 10:30. Okay, so 22 and 5 are going to be our first round here. Let's get this party started. Okay, wait. I got to find number 22 and number 5. Okay. Oh, okay. This is going to be a good matchup. This could be a great matchup. All right, this matchup is going to be the matchup of a theme park, an entire theme park, going up against a beloved attraction. Let's start off with the beloved attraction because why not? So, back in 1975, we had our very first mountain added over to Walt Disney World. It was the first time that this mountain actually existed anywhere in the world. The mountain we're talking about, of course, is Space Mountain. Since 1975, January of 1975 to be exact, Space Mountain has been taking guests on a high-speed roller coaster thrill ride throughout space. In actuality, it is the slowest of all of the roller coasters found in Walt Disney World. That includes the Barnstormer. But that's besides the point. Space Mountain takes guests on a high-speed attraction through space where it is pitch black and you have a lot of fun going up and down and all around. There's not a fully true storyline here for Space Mountain besides the fact that we're being launched into space and then eventually making our way back to planet Earth. Going up against Space Mountain is another futuristic thing, but it is not futuristic in attraction sense. It is futuristic in an entire park sense. In fact, the entire Walt Disney World Resort was based around this simple concept, not too simple, actually extremely complex thing. It goes slow. Yeah, no. Barnstormer, this is before we continue. Barnstormer, fun fact, is actually reaches the highest speed of any roller coaster in the Magic Kingdom. It hits a higher top speed than Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, than Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and Space Mountain. Barnstormer is actually the fastest attraction when it comes to speed in the Magic Kingdom. That is actually that is not me just like throwing things out there. When you hit the top speed in Barnstormer, you're actually hitting the top speed in the Magic Kingdom. Fun fact. That's going to change when Tron opens up, hopefully later this year. But that is true fact. So anyways, Epcot is the experimental prototype community of tomorrow that Walt Disney envisioned right before he passed away. It is broken up into two different sections. Now it's actually being broken up into 4 different sections, but for the sake of argument, because a lot of people have not experienced all 4 sections yet, we're going to talk about the 2 sections, which is World Showcase along with Future World. Future World, of course, takes you through futuristic ideas like things like Test Track, Mission Space, Living with the Land, Figment, The Seas with Nemo and Friends, and pretty soon we will have things like Guardians of the Galaxy, and of course, Spaceship Earth. Around World Showcase, we have 11 countries that take you around a showcase of the world. So that is going to bring us to our first vote for the night. You guys have about 30 to 45 seconds to vote for either Space Mountain or Epcot. Which one would you like to have move on to the next round? Voting starts right now. What's on your shirt? It's a Star Wars half marathon shirt. The half marathon? Yeah, this is the half marathon in 2017. Okay, we got our votes coming in. Epcot Space, 2-1 Epcot, 3-1 Epcot, 4-1 Epcot, 5-1 Epcot, 6-1 Epcot, 7-1 Epcot, 8-1 Epcot. I figured Epcot was going to win this one. I apologize to Space Mountain for not making it in. We'll give you guys about 10 more seconds to throw your votes into the comments below. And of course, as always, if you guys have a friend that wants to join us tonight, make sure you invite them to come join the show, because maybe, just maybe, they will have it so they go through and vote for what you want to vote. If you're on Facebook, it's really easy. You just hit that share button. Okay, voting is up. Epcot is moving on to our next round. That ended very badly for Space Mountain. I love Space Mountain, but I figured Space Mountain was not going to stand a chance against Epcot. Okay, let's move on to our next round. Our next round Throw us two numbers between 1 and 28. First two that are thrown into the comments will be the ones that are going head to head against each other. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we got 19 and 19 and well, I accidentally hit 16. So 19 and 16 are going to be the two that are going head to head in our next round here. Oh man, I love it. I absolutely love this. Okay. Okay, this is going to be the battle of the songs. We have two songs that are going to go head to head. Last time we had two songs go head to head. We had When You Wish Upon a Star beat out There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. And this one is going to be the battle of probably one of the most iconic Disney songs against probably one of the most popular. So we will see what moves on to the next round here. Let's start us off with iconic. A dream is a wish your heart makes. A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes first appeared in the 1914/2014. That's right. The snow blows white on the mountain tonight. Not a footprint to be seen. We're talking about Let It Go, people. Let It Go, of course, was sang in the 2013 hit film Frozen, and it became a staple of literally the entire Walt Disney World Resort. You cannot go throughout the entire Walt Disney World Resort without hearing people belching out, "Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore," which is going to bring us to our vote. Would you like to see A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes move on, or would you like to see Let It Go? Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, we just lost Facebook. We just lost Facebook. which is making the easiest vote for A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. I just got the notification we lost Facebook. Let's see here. Okay, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. There may be an issue on Facebook's end, most likely because YouTube is still going through. Is it possible this stream was ended or deleted on Facebook? We'll keep trying and let you know if it's resolved. Please check Facebook to ensure the stream looks okay. Wait, let me, because I have, oh, there we go. Facebook, we just got Facebook left. We went. Okay, since a lot of people are coming up asking what the is. The vote was between A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes from Cinderella or Let It Go from Frozen. We still don't have Facebook yet. Let me. I'm gonna write down a problem on Facebook and still going strong. Okay, so everyone's voting for A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. A dream is a. This is so funny. Okay, we're gonna try to see what's going on Facebook end here because I'm. Oh yeah, it completely ended on Facebook. What? Okay, let's see here. I'm not sure what's going on here. You're a lot. I'm lost too. Okay, so this is what's going on here. For those of you guys who are just joining us on YouTube, we're broadcasting on Facebook. We lost it on Facebook. We're broadcasting on both. We always broadcast on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But for some reason, Facebook just had an error and it disappeared. I don't know what's going on. Let's go through here. Edit, save changes. It got really laggy on Facebook and then just dropped it. Is it okay on YouTube? If you guys are watching on YouTube, is it okay on YouTube? Okay, let me post on Facebook. This is going into extra innings, even though right now. So the vote right now is going between A Dream Is Wish Your Heart Makes and Let It Go. And let me go on here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We'll put down. We lost connection on, but still going strong on YouTube. All right, this way we can do. This actually was not planned by me. I want to get more YouTube subscribers. If you're not already subscribed and you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure you click that subscribe button. This is actually working out pretty well. It's still popping up on Facebook that I'm posting on Facebook, which I think is kind of weird though. All right, and we're going to get to this in just a second here. We're just letting those people who are lost over on Facebook know that they can join us still on YouTube. Okay, there we go. No, because I know some people are not on YouTube, so I do like to have both going at the same time. I really don't know what's going on, but I did not plan that. But if it gets us more YouTube subscribers, I'm not going to deny that. All right, so let's continue. It looks like A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes is going to be going on in the most lopsided, weirdest voting situation that we've ever had here on the show. So let's put that. All right, I need in the comments two numbers between 1 and 28 while I write this down. To figure out what our next one's going to be. I wish there was a way for us to. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have figured something out here. Oh, it might be going through now on YouTube. I'm not sure. All right, we got number 18 and number 1 are the first two. Actually, a lot of people chose number 1. Number 1, number 1, number 1, and number 18. Okay, let's figure it out. It might be back on Facebook right now. I'm not positive, but let's figure out what number 1 and number 18 are here. Oh, this is a good matchup too. I love these matchups. You guys like the randomization? I know I asked this last week, but I really like the randomization. I think it's a lot of fun having the randomization on the thing. All right, so we have a battle of a character against a song. And not only that, it's probably one of the most beloved characters of all time. Do I have anything with this character within arm's reach here? I do not. I know I've got at least one thing from this character. But this is gonna be great. Okay, so first up let's start off with the character. So the character, he's did not appear in the original short cartoon that his best friend stars in. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's Donald Duck. Donald Duck didn't start in the first Mickey Mouse cartoon. We're not talking about Donald Duck. We're talking about another lovable character who has sidekicks. The first character we're talking about is Winnie the Pooh. He's not the character who's being voted on, but Winnie the Pooh has a character that was in several different cartoons with him. Eventually, this character was so well loved that he got his own movie. And of course, he's bouncy, flouncy, trouncy, flouncy, fun, 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 fun. The most wonderful thing about Tigger is he might win this vote. So Tigger is our first character up. Tigger, of course, originally made his debut in feature film debut and The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. He would eventually go on to have his own movie, the Tigger movie, and then, of course, star in Winnie the Pooh, which came out back in 2012. Tigger has become a staple of everyone's life. Everyone absolutely loves him. He is a T-I-double-G-er. He's a tiger, but he spells it with a double G. So going up against Tigger is a song which I don't think gets enough love. This song stars in the 1991 classic Disney film, Beauty and the Beast. In the film, we have such classic songs as Belle, little town, it's a quiet village. We have the song Beauty and the Beast, tell us all this time. We have the mob song, kill the beast, kill the beast. And then, of course, we also have a character that epitomizes an entire specific character in the film or in the song Gaston. No one spits like Gaston. And Gaston can do everything. He's I'm especially good at inspector. And I can't even talk. Oh, Gaston. There you guys go. If you want to join us back on Facebook, you guys are more than welcome to join back on Facebook. It is back up on that side. I apologize for that little minor inconvenience that we had there. However, YouTube's always good too. But anyways, Gaston goes through and the whole song talks about how great Gaston is, what a great guy he is, and it just highlights his life throughout song form. It's a great song, but I don't know if it's great enough to beat out Tigger, which is going to be your decision. So put in the comments below, which one do you want to have move on? Tigger, the character, or Gaston, the song? You guys have about 45 seconds to throw your votes in, starting now. The only thing I don't like about when it goes through and has these like technical difficulties is we always lose people and we never get these people back, and it makes me so sad. It really does bum me out because we're doing so well, and then it's just haha. Oh yeah, 1 vote for Tigger, 1 vote for Gaston. We have a 2-1 vote for Tigger, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. He's her absolute favorite. 6-1, 7-1, 7-2, 8-2, 9-2. Tigger has pulled into the lead. Tigger will be winning this round. And moving on to our next round. Good job, Tigger. All right, in the comments below, make sure you throw in a number between 1 and 28 to figure out what is going to be our next battle. Demand a recount. It's like The Simpsons. 1 for Milhouse, 2 for Milhouse. Or no. Martin. Martin was the one who won that count. All right, number 10 against number 28. I think did we do 28? No, we didn't. Oh. I say this a lot. These are all good matchups tonight. I'm extremely happy with every single matchup we've had, even though I think a lot of them are really difficult decisions. This one right now, this next one is going to be probably one of the most difficult matchups that we're going to have tonight, in my opinion, because I feel like it's unfair for one of the participants because I don't know if enough people have experienced this attraction to truly. Anyways, let's start with the movie. It's a movie against an attraction, and I'm not trying to sell it right now, but I'll try to sell both points here. So starting off in 1995. Yeah, I said 1995, and immediately my brain went to Pocahontas, and it's not Pocahontas. And I was going to start singing Colors of the Wind, which is not even relevant to what we're going to talk about. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the year 1995, when the very first computer animated feature film debuted in theaters in the form of Toy Story. You got a friend in me. And of course, we had friends in Woody, Buzz, Jesse, Rex, Mr. Potato Head, and so many other classic characters in that film. In the original Toy Story film, we have Woody, who is Andy's favorite toy, being replaced by Buzz Lightyear, his new favorite toy. Woody is so jealous of Buzz Lightyear that he decides that he's going to commit murder. Well, not real murder because they're toys, but he's going to kick him out the window. He kicks him out the window, and then, of course, Andy takes Woody to Pizza Planet, and then eventually Buzz Lightyear comes back, tries to redeem himself, and then Woody and Buzz realize that maybe friendship was there all along. And then, of course, we got 3 sequels and a lot of short cartoons out of it. Yay! Going up against Toy Story is one of the newest additions to the Walt Disney World Resort, and probably my favorite. It probably could be my favorite addition to the Walt Disney World Resort in recent years. Now, if you ever wanted to go from one spot to another spot around the Walt Disney World Resort, you have several different options. You've got things like boats, you've got buses, you've got monorails, and now, of course, That's right. You have the Skyliner. What? The Skyliner is a kind of a second generation of the Skyway, which originally ran from Tomorrowland to Fantasyland over in Magic Kingdom, and of course, you could also run it from Magic Kingdom or from Fantasyland to Tomorrowland as well. The Skyliner takes guests up and away from Disney's Hollywood Studios to Caribbean Beach, where you can then go from Caribbean Beach to either Epcot, Riviera Resort, or Pop Century, and then you can go from Pop Century to Caribbean Beach. You can go from Epcot. There's so many different options, but you can go all around the Walt Disney World Resort, well, not all around, but you have a few different options around the Walt Disney World Resort, while also boarding one of several different buckets featuring some of your favorite characters. That's going to bring us to our vote. You guys have about 45 seconds in the comments below to throw down which one you want to have move on to the next round, either Toy Story or the Skyliner. Voting starts right now. All right, we got one vote for Toy Story. We got one vote for Skyliner. 1-1 vote. 2-1. Skyliner is now in the lead. 3-1. Skyliner is still in the lead. 3-2 with Skyliner lead. 4-2. Skyliner yet again still in the lead. 5-2. 5-3. 6-3. Side note: they did come out with a brand new Skyliner popcorn bucket yesterday. It's amazing. I bought one for myself. I bought one for my mom too because I was on the phone with her and she's like, "I got me one too," because apparently my nieces walk around with her first one like their purses. By the way, not exactly what my mom sounds like. 6-4, 7-4. Right now, the Skyliner is in the lead. You guys have about 10 seconds, not even 7 seconds left to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me just do a double check here. We got 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4. Skyliner is moving on to our next round. Throw into the comments below, number 1 through 28. Which one do you want to have move on to our next one? Will they have them when we come down in September, do you think? Eric, I know how much you love the Skyliner. I got you. All right, you got number 16, and we've got number... That's the only one that's up right now on my chat room. So 16 against 12. 16 and 12 are going to be the two going head-to-head here, unless, of course, we've already done one of them tonight. Oh no, we've already done 16. We've already done 16, so that was Let It Go. So number 12 against 26. All right, let's see if 26. Have we done 26 yet tonight? We have not. Oh. This is probably the most obscure this is probably one of the most obscure votes that we're going to have in this entire competition, because both things that are going head to head against one another right now are two things that I feel like is probably, out of the 65 items we had, they're like the two items that the least amount of people have experienced. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. So let's start us off with a song. Now, back in the mid 2000s, Disney was kind of in a slump when it came to animated feature films. I mean, granted, you had classics like Home on the Range, which I personally do love. Home on the Range. You also had classic movies like Chicken Little, which I also do love. And then, of course, things like Meet the Robinsons. A lot of films that had mediocre success. However, at the same time that they were having mediocre success at that time with the animated films, they were doing extremely well with the live action films. And some of the live action films they had were things like Pirates of the Caribbean and Pirates of the Caribbean and Pirates of the Caribbean. And of course, a film that took an animated character and threw her into our world in the film Enchanted. Now, in this film, we have it so we go through and we actually discover... Eric, is that you? I'm very confused right now. Double the Eric, double the fun. I do play poker, and it's extremely good. In the film, she asks, "How does she know you love her. Now in the film or in the song, how does she know that you love her? It's like one of the catchiest songs that has ever existed because of that's not you. Okay, I don't know. There's a second Eric Anderson here. Oh, that's Thomas. Okay, I was so confused there. Hi, Thomas. How you doing, buddy? Um, so in the film, the song How Does She Know" has it so it becomes such a popular song that Frank Dodge went to see this movie not once, not twice, but thrice, three times in the theater because I absolutely fell in love with the song. I fell in love with the storyline, and I think it's a completely underrated film that more people need to go check out. But we're just focusing solely on the song "How Does She Know." Going up against "How Does She Know" is probably one of the biggest flops in Disney history, but then kind of turned into a massive success. Back in 1992, we were getting so many amazing things from Disney. We got Aladdin, we got the Newsies, we had so many things going so well. But then across the ocean, we also received our very first not our first international Disney park, our first European Disney park in the form of Euro Disneyland, and then eventually became Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris is still going strong and it had a huge surge a few years after it had a big failure at the start. It was not doing well. A lot of people did not like the fact that they were building a Disney park over in Paris, but that's besides the point. We'll get into that a whole different episode. But right now, we're talking solely about Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris has one of the most iconic castles found anywhere in the world. I'm not just talking about Disney parks, but any in the world. If you've ever seen this castle in person, it is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And when I saw that castle for the first time in person, it blew my mind. There is a dragon that's underneath the castle. There are so many amazing attractions at this park, and most of the attractions are actually not like rides. They're actually like walk-through attractions. Like you get to go through the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and you get to go through the Adventure Isle, which is like the coolest thing in the world. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's 12 posters of Disneyland Paris all around my wall up there because I absolutely love Disneyland Paris when I went over there. But that is going to bring us to our vote. Which one do you want to have move on to the next round? How Does She Know or Disneyland Paris, the park? Two things that most people have probably never experienced are going head to head. How does she know you love her? We have Disneyland Paris. How does she know? I thought you were actually asking a question there for a second. Disneyland Paris. It's a 2-1 vote for Disneyland Paris. If you've never seen either, How Does She Know? How Does She Know? That is going to be a 3-2 vote right now. 4-2 vote. Very underrated movie. 5-2 vote. I figured this one was going to win because probably a lot of people have never gone to Disneyland Paris. But overall, pretty good. 6-2 vote. We have a 6-3 vote. Disneyland Paris is coming strong from the behind. It currently have about 15 seconds left to throw your votes into the comments. Da 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 da. Dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Okay, How Does She Know is moving on to the next round. I personally would have voted for Disneyland Paris. That's just me speaking. I absolutely fell in love with that park when I went out there a few years ago. I thought we should add, I was thinking about it today. Actually, I was thinking it's too bad we didn't have like a final voting round where we could have thrown, because I thought of other categories I could have thrown out to you guys that first day, like like Disney, like third party, like Marvel or who's your favorite Marvel character or Marvel movie or a Star Wars movie or whatever. We could have done that too, but maybe for our next vote, we'll have those types of things up. Okay, so let's go through. Let's give this a number between 1 and 28. First two that are going to pop up into the comments will be the ones that are going to be moving on to our next round here. Some wild card rounds. Well, how many rounds do we have left here? We have 8 more things here. So we got 14 and 28 going head to head here. Let's check out. I think we might have done both numbers already. Have we done both numbers? Oh, we have not done that one. We have done number 28, so let's move to our next one, which is number 3. Okay. This is a good matchup. I know which one I desperately want to win. You guys are going to know exactly which one I want to win too as soon as you hear the 2 options. Let's do this thing. We've had a lot of songs tonight, and one of these is a song. So let's start off with the song. In the 1989 classic film, we had so many. It's from Little Mermaid. We had so many classic songs, including things like "Under the Sea," "Under the Sea," and then of course "Poor Unfortunate Souls." But probably the most iconic song from the entire film is "Kiss the Girl." In the film "Kiss the Girl," Sebastian sings to Eric and Ariel as Ariel can't speak and tries to convince Eric to kiss the girl. Going up against Kiss the Girl is a attraction that has been around since 1975. I know what we're doing, or I know what we're talking about. We've already had it. So in the past, we've gone through and talked about a classic attraction from 1975 when we talked about Space Mountain earlier in this competition. However, today, or not how today, however, the one that we're going to be going through right now up against Kiss the Girl is one of the most amazing attractions that has ever existed. Probably one of my favorite attraction that's ever existed. The People Mover. Oh, I wanted to have it so it looked like it was going on the. Okay. So People Mover is a classic attraction that takes guys all around Tomorrowland, having it so they can enjoy the sights and sound while seeing people all around. Just remember he did it. What he did. No. Okay, so that's going to bring us to our vote. You guys have about 45 seconds to vote in the comments below. Which one do you want to have move on to the next round? Kiss the Girl or the People Mover? We have one vote for People Mover. People Mover, People Mover. We have a 3-0 vote right now. 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11-0, 12-0, and one person remembers what I did to Brother Bear. 12-1. We'll give you 5 more seconds just in case anyone else comes out and votes for it. People Mover, Kiss the People Mover. That one does not count. You can't. Well, I maybe have Kissed the People Mover in secret. People Mover is definitely moving on to our next round. What if this whole thing comes down to the People Mover and Scrooge McDuck? I don't know what I would do. Okay, throw into the comments below a number between 1 and 28 to figure out what's going to go head to head against one another right now. We're running out of numbers, so pretty soon it's going to come by default to figure out what we're going to have go head to head. 24. Shelly, you are extremely on top of it when it comes to getting those the numbers down right away. I feel like you get them down almost every single time. 27 and 24 are the two numbers that are possibly going up against head, as long as they have not gone through the vote yet today. Oh, this is how ironic. Okay, this is so funny. This is actually really funny. Okay, so I was going to write. Okay, so if you guys remember when we first did the vote, the first categories were characters, movies, songs, attractions, theme parks, ride vehicles. So sometimes when you do a ride vehicle, you're going to have it so it goes head to head with an attraction that it might be in. This is not that case. However, People Mover did just move on, but that does not stop the fact that People Mover, the car, the ride vehicle itself, is our next one in our competition. So People Mover car, we have it like right here. So it can seat up to 4 people. Actually, it can seat up to 6 people if you want to really squeeze in. It has doors that open and close. And for a nice, easy convenience, you can throw your feet right up here and take an iconic picture that I take literally every single time I'm on People Mover. People Mover is a great attraction, has 5 cars that go head to head, and takes you all around Tomorrowland. Going up against the People Mover, however, is a theme park. Good luck, People Mover car. This theme park was the fourth one to open up at Walt Disney World back in 1998, Earth Day to be exact. Of course, we're talking about Disney's Animal Kingdom. Disney's Animal Kingdom originally opened up with 5 different lands. You had the Oasis, Discovery Island, Africa, Camp Minnie Mickey, and Dinoland USA. The following year, we would have Asia open up, and then as time would go on, we would also get attractions or lands like Pandora as well, along with several other fun attractions throughout the years. Disney's Animal Kingdom has always focused on the idea of conservation and preservation, and around that's not even a word. Perseverance is what I meant to say. And then you would go through, you get classic things like the Tree of Life there, which is probably one of my favorite park icons found anywhere, not just at Walt Disney World, but any of the parks around the world. And then amazing attractions like Kilimanjaro Safaris, Flight of Passage, and of course, Dinosaur. So let's go through here and throw into the comments below, which one would you like to move on to the next round? Is it the People Mover car or Animal Kingdom? Throw your votes into the comments below. You have about 45 seconds to throw your votes in, starting right now. Animal Kingdom, People Mover car. Animal Kingdom is up 2-1. People Mover car is tied it up 2-2. Animal Kingdom, it's a 3-2 vote right now. 4-2, 5-2, 5-3. It's a 5-3 vote. Oh, and some votes are popping up behind. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the top here and start counting again. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 7-3, 8-3, 9-3, 10-3. You guys have about 5 seconds left, but it looks like Animal Kingdom is going to be moving on to our next round. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Animal Kingdom is moving on to our next round. All right, throw in the comments a number between 1 and 28 to figure out what our next lineup is going to be here. This is Disneyland People car. No. I remember when people put the votes up, they originally went with the $9.99 version. Okay. 7. We have 2 number 7s thrown out there, and 26. Let's check it out here. 7 and 26 to see if both of those or either one of those have been used. 26 has been used. So we have 7 and 6 right now. Ooh, the Battle of the Movies. Okay. Let's get to votes. I can write these 2 in. Okay, so starting us off. Starting us off on this one is a movie that inspired an attraction. So of course we're talking about. There's so many movies or so many different films that could have fallen into that category. So let's just get to it. The film is Finding Nemo. I don't even know. I'm trying to build this one up. Finding Nemo in the Big Blue. That's not even from the movie. That's actually from the musical. But anyways, Finding Nemo had it so originally. The entire film starts off with Marlin losing his wife and having only one surviving baby, which ends up being Nemo. He becomes an overprotective father, loses Nemo, and then he has to shockingly go find him. He goes across the ocean and battles sharks and seagulls and whales and so many other different things to eventually come once again face to face with his son, Nemo, who was just hanging out with the doctor's office or dentist's office. I'm so sorry. Going up against Finding Nemo is a movie that was actually inspired by an attraction. What? Kind of crazy how that actually ended up being. We already talked about Pirates of the Caribbean last week when that moved on to our next round, but this one is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl. The original Pirates of the Caribbean film was released back in the 2003, and when it was released, everyone fell head over heels in love with Captain Jack Sparrow. Of course, we also have classic characters like Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, and of course, Barbossa. The entire thing takes us on a curse of a pirate ship when they had stolen a pirate treasure, and they all were cursed by being turned into skeletons at night and not truly actually living at all. So that is going to bring us to our vote. Which one do you want to move on to the next round? Finding Nemo, the movie, or Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, again, the movie. Throw your votes into the comments below. You guys have about 45 seconds to vote while I get a drink of water. I think this is going to be a good one. Pirates, Finding Nemo. Oh, all right. Whoa. I'm losing the chat here. All right. 1-1, 2-1 with Nemo in the lead, 2-2 Pirates of the Caribbean, 3-2 Pirates of the Caribbean, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 5-5, 6-5, 7-5. Right now it is a 7-5 vote with Curse of the Black Pearl in the lead. You guys have about 15 seconds left to throw your votes into the comments below. So throw your comments below. 8-3, Pirates of the Caribbean is slowly pulling to the lead. We still have about 10 people who are watching but not voting. So if you guys want to vote, throw your votes in the comments below. But you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl is moving on to our next round here. All right. In the chat room, let me know a number between 1 and 28. First two to go through are going to be the ones that are going head-to-head here. Thank you for joining us. All right, we got number 5 and number 21. 5 and 21. Let's check these ones out. Oh, we've already done 5. So 21 and 13 are they going to be the ones. This is going to be getting to the part. Oh, actually, we've not done either one of these. Holy cow. Okay. This is like the musical night because we've had a lot of songs tonight. And actually, I don't think many of the songs have actually made it through. However, this first one might make it through if it didn't go head-to-head with what it's been going head-to-head to. First off, let's talk a little bit about something that maybe we should not exactly talk about, because we don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh, you have a list you're making right now as you choose. So the song We Don't Talk About Bruno came out in 2021 along with the film Enchanted. In the film, we have it so we're trying to figure out who exactly Bruno is, and then we find out that we don't talk about Bruno. But while we don't talk about Bruno, we learn all about Bruno. The song became one of the most popular songs that Disney's ever released. Actually, it became the #1 hit on the top Billboard charts for 7 or 8 weeks in a row, which is actually the longest that any Disney song has ever made it on the top of the Billboard charts for that long a period of time. So well done. We don't talk about Bruno. Going up against We Don't Talk About Bruno is something that we do talk about. We've been talking about it for a long time. Actually, we've been talking about it all the way since 1954, when Walt Disney originally came up on TV and said, in 1 year, we are going to be building a brand new theme park called Disneyland. That's right. Disneyland is going up against We Don't Talk About Bruno. Oh, Bruno, it's going to be tough for you because we might not be talking about you anymore. Disneyland first opened up on July 17th, 1955, and became an immediate smash hit. It was one of the most traveled to places in the entire world. It originally opened up with Main Street USA, Adventureland, Frontierland, Tomorrowland, and of course, Fantasyland. Since then, it's gained more and more new lands, along with another park, 3 hotels, and an entire downtown Disney district. But we're just talking about the park. Inside this park, we do have classic attractions like the original Pirates of the Caribbean, the original Haunted Mansion, the original It's a Small World, and the original so much more. It is the original park. It is one of the greatest things that Disney has ever created, and that's going to bring us to our vote. You guys have about 45 seconds to vote for either We Don't Talk About Bruno or Disneyland. Which one do you want to have move on to the next round here? Disneyland. Disneyland. Okay, right now it is a 5-0 vote. Is there any love for Bruno? Okay, so you're giving We Don't Talk About Bruno a vote, which is ironic because the person who put Disneyland into this competition was Eric. Disneyland, Disneyland, Disneyland. Matt, you are making me extremely jealous because I miss Disneyland like crazy, but Matt's going to Disneyland next week. All right, it looks like Disneyland is moving on to our next round. I thought that was going to be a shutout. Eric gave some sympathy to Disneyland, however. All right, we have our next one here. Throw into the comments below a number between 1 and 28. We Don't Talk About Bruno is a great song. I absolutely love that song. So I appreciate the fact that you gave it a little bit of love there. Number 4 and number 10 are the two first numbers that popped up there, so let's check them out here. We've done number 10. So 4 and 17. Oh. I know which one I want to win, but where's my... All right. It is the battle of yet another song against yet another attraction. So let's get started here. So back in the 2006, 7, 2008, I can't remember the year right now. I'm drawing a blank. However, back in the 2000s, we came across head-to-head with a brand new attraction, not just at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but also at Disney California Adventure. The one and only Toy Story Midway Mania. It's a ride that's a game. It's a game that's a ride. Step right up and see what's inside. Midway Mania. You'll love it. It's so insane. I mean, everybody's playing. Everybody's saying, come join the game. Bum, 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 bum. I remember like literally every single word that Mr. Potato Head says while you're in the queue. But that's besides the point. Toy Story Midway Mania takes you through multiple different ride experiences where you can go through and shoot different targets and gain points and then laugh at your friends because you are the best in vehicle. Going up against Toy Story Midway Mania, or Toy Story Mania as it's called now, is going to be another song, and that song is a classic song that I absolutely love, I absolutely adore, and I'm saying classic way too soon because it's not even in the years that it could be considered a classic yet. However, the song is sang by the one, the only Moana when she sings How Far I'll Go. How Far I'll Go is her yearning song where she just wants something more. She wants to get out in the ocean. She wants to get out of the water. She wants to get away from her island. And she wants to go see how far she can go. That's going to bring us to our vote. You guys have about 45 seconds to vote for either Toy Story Mania or How Far I'll Go. Voting starts right now. Da 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 da. All right, we got Toy Story Midway Mania. How Far I'll Go. How Far I'll Go is in the lead right now. Toy Story Midway Mania. It's a 2-2 vote. 3-2. Toy Story Mania has taken the lead. Toy Story Mania is 4-2, 4-3, 5-3 vote with Toy Story Mania in the lead. 6-3. Toy Story Mania is slowly pulling away here. 6-4. How Far I'll Go is trying to see if it can go into the next round here. We'll see if Toy Story Mania has anything to do with that. It has 12 seconds to possibly win this round. And we're giving it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toy Story Mania is moving on to our next round. I love Toy Story Mania, personally. It is. We always play this game. My friends and I play this game called 5 in a Fire, where if there was 5 things, or if there was a fire at Walt Disney World, you can only save 5 things, and those things are going to live forever and ever and ever. Which 5 things would you save? What are the ones I always save is Toy Story Mania, because I love Toy Story Mania. All right, let's go to the comments. You guys are going to vote or put a number between 1 and 28 to figure out what is going to be our next matchup here. Shelly, give us a number that we don't have, and then someone else give us a number that we might possibly have. Let's see here. Shelly's giving us number 25 against number 21. Let's see if we have... we've done 21. We've done 21, but we've not done 25. So 25 against number 9. What was 9? We've not done... Ooh, this is a good matchup, too. Okay, let's go to our next matchup here. and we're going to be checking our. Well, let's see. How many more do we have to get into the final 8? We got 4 more rounds. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to, even though we're at the time when we usually stop, we're going to be doing our next 4 rounds to figure out what the final 4 things moving on to the next round are. If we are going to move on and start doing the next round, we'll have to make sure that we're above that 1,523 subscribers. Every new subscriber that we have past that will be one new battle that we have going on to the next round. Capiche? Capiche. Okay, so moving on to our next. I don't even remember what I just wrote down. I do. Okay. We have the Battle of a Theme Park. Yeah, so 4 rounds, including the round that we're about to start right now. Okay, so we have a battle of the theme park against a battle of a movie. So starting us off with the theme park. This theme park we literally just talked about in the last round with Toy Story Mania. And we're not talking about Disney's California Adventure. We're talking about Disney's Hollywood Studios. Disney's Hollywood Studios opened up on May 1st, 1989. Just celebrated its anniversary 3 days ago. And along through the years, it's gone through several different changes, including a name change. It originally opened up as Disney MGM Studios, then became Disney's Hollywood Studios back in 2005, and continued to make its way with several different additions throughout the years. It originally opened up with 3 different attractions: the Great Movie Ride, the Animation Academy, or Magic of Disney Animation, and the Studio Backlot Tour. And as time has gone on, we've gotten several new lands like Toy Story Land, Guardians of the Galaxy. I've been on that ride a few times now, and it's like amazing. But Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and so many other attractions that have come in and given it so much love. Also, you mean MGM Forever. I will say, okay, so completely off topic. When I started writing this book right here, From Screen to Theme, I always called it MGM up until then. But if you're going to have a book published about Disney, one of Disney's rules is everything has to be exactly how it's said right now when you publish the book. And so I had to really rethink the way that I typed, because I would always say Disney MGM Studios, and then I had to start saying Disney's Hollywood Studios. Same thing for Disney Springs. For me, it's now Disney Springs, but I know a lot of people still call it Downtown Disney, etc., etc., etc. That's just beside the point. Anyways, going up against Disney's Hollywood Studios is a film that a lot of people love. I personally love it. I think it is such a great film. And Eric, I'd be shocked if you do not vote for this. The film is a song that maybe not everyone remembers, despite the fact that it tells you, remember me. Though I hate to say goodbye, remember me. We're talking about Coco. Coco tells a story about Miguel along with Dante, actually mainly just Miguel. Miguel, who goes off into the underworld along with Dante, and he has to try to figure out exactly who he is and where he belongs, because all he wants to do is be a musician, despite the fact that his entire family absolutely hates musicians, because his great-great-grandfather was a musician who ran off on his great-great-grandmother. He goes along in a crazy story through the underworld until he eventually finds out who he is and who he belongs to and what he truly is supposed to be in this world. And that is going to bring us to our next vote. You are either voting for Disney's Hollywood Studios or Coco. Throw your votes into the comments below. You have about 45 seconds to vote. I need some more water. Holy cow. All right, 1 vote for Coco, 2 votes for Coco. Hollywood Studios, we have a 2-1 vote right now. 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 7-4. Right now, Hollywood Studios / MGM Studios is currently in the lead. You have about 12 seconds left to vote here. Coco's getting more love than I thought it was going to, but I'm happy about that because I absolutely love Coco. I think Coco's a great film. With that being said, I probably would have voted for Studios, but I would reluctantly be voting for Studios. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disney's Hollywood Studios is moving on to our next round. All right, throw into the comments below a number between 1 and 28. We could probably even narrow it down. We didn't say a number between 1 in 23. All the MGM votes are disqualified. We have vote for 2, vote for 3. Let's see. We've done 3, so 2 is definitely going to be one of them. 11. Oh wait, we got our lineup here. We got our matchup. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. This is kind of blowing my mind that we had this many songs that were. I think we might be out of songs now. Let me look. Are we out of songs? No, we're not. No, we still have. We still have 2 songs that are left, which is crazy. Oh, and that would be a great matchup if those two end up going against each other. Because how many do we have left? We got 3 more matchups left for the night here, unless we have more YouTube subscribers. So let's get it started here. Our first one is going to be a character against. Wait, was this a character or was this the movie? Now I'm curious too. Oh wait, please hold. This is a character. We have a character against a song here. All right, so back in 2010, we were introduced to a few lovable characters. We had Pascal from the movie Tangled. We had Maximus from the movie Tangled. We had Mother Gothel from the movie Tangled. We had Flynn Rider from the movie Tangled. And then, of course, we had the one that is in our vote, which is Rapunzel herself. Rapunzel is, ironically, she was the only one that had to fight her way into the top 64. Do you remember this? Because originally we had 65 things, and you guys chose the first one to have it so they would fight into the top 65. Rapunzel was the one that actually made it into the top 64. So if it was not for Rapunzel's first victory, she would not be here. We're going to actually look back because I'm curious now. Who did Rapunzel beat? That had been our first matchup. She beat the Aqueduct. So Aqueduct against Rapunzel. Rapunzel moved on. Let's find out if Rapunzel's going to move on again. Rapunzel is a human girl who was kidnapped as a child. She has magic golden hair that lights up when she sings, and she also heals things, and it's a magical power that she has. Rapunzel is lovable in every way, and of course, along the way, she meets Flynn Rider, who she falls madly in love with, and the two of them eventually live happily ever after. Going up against Rapunzel is something that's not too happy, not too lovable, but it's catchy nonetheless. In the 1989 film, we already talked about Kiss the Girl, but another song made it into our top 64, and that is the song, You Poor Unfortunate Souls. Poor Unfortunate Souls is a song that was sung by Ursula the Sea Witch, trying to convince Ariel that she needs to sign the document, because yes, you can write underwater. I saw the debate going on in the comments below earlier. But she had to sign the document, and because of that, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. If anyone's never seen these movies, anything that we talked about tonight, but she uses the song to try to convince it. And one of my favorite parts is Flotsam, Jetsam, now I got her, boys. The boss is on a roll. These poor, unfortunate souls. Okay, that is going to bring us to our vote. Which one do you want to move on? Rapunzel or Poor Unfortunate Souls? If Rapunzel wins, she's the first person to win 2 rounds so far. Actually, if Rapunzel goes all the way and wins the whole competition, she will win 1 more vote than anyone else would have had to vote throughout the entire thing. Oh, wait, Rapunzel, of course. It's a 3-1 vote right now with Rapunzel in the lead. 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4. Holy cow, it's a tie. 5-4. Rapunzel has pulled back to the lead. 6-4, 6-5. How many poor unfortunate souls do we have? We have 4. We have 4 poor unfortunate souls in this chat room. 6-4 right now. We still have 7 people who are watching between YouTube and Facebook that have not voted yet. Maybe you guys a few more seconds here to vote in case you guys want to move Poor Unfortunate Souls into the winner's circle. But it looks like that might not be happening here because we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rapunzel is moving on to our next round. Shelly has already given you guys the 4 numbers to choose from. So first 2 people to choose one of those numbers, 8, 15, 20, and 23. The first two numbers that are chosen, those are going to be the two that are going to go head to head, and then the other two are just going to go by default head to head against one another. So 8, 15, 20, or 23. We've got vote for 20, and we've got a vote for. Well, I should have kept that up there just in case. 8, 15, 20, 23. And number 8. 8 and 20 are the two that we're going to be going through. There's so much scrolling I have to do now. 8 and 20. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. I'm just gonna get the next round ready here. What were the other two numbers? 23 and 15. Okay. Let's get this all situated, and then we can just go right into the next one without having you guys. I mean, if you guys want to choose the numbers, we can definitely do that too. What was 15 and 23, right? Oh, it's an easy one. Oh. It's too bad you guys did not choose 15 and 20 to go against each other, because it would have been, I would have been very curious to see that matchup. But if things work out the way that they might work out, those two might still go against each other. So let's start us off with a movie. Our first movie that we're going to be talking about here is Enchanted. We already talked a little bit about Enchanted earlier with the song "How Does She Know You Love Her?" But what we're going to be talking about now is the movie itself. The story follows Giselle, who is from Andalusia, and she goes into the human world when her love of her life is, well, the mother was not the nicest lady. Edward, the prince, goes to follow her into New York City, but of course now they're real people, not cartoon characters. And along the way, she meets a lovely person who takes her under his wing, and then she slowly starts to fall in love with him, even though he's trying to be engaged to someone else, and it's all a mess. But anyways, two couples, and slowly like end up with other people in the other couple. Confusing story, not really, but overall, a great film. If you've never seen it, make sure you go check it out. It is one of the best Disney films of all time, and we are going to have a brand new sequel coming out in the near future called Disenchanted. Going up against Enchanted is a song from the theme parks, which we've only had one other theme park song so far tonight, or so far in the competition. But this song is going to be from the fireworks show that just disappeared from the Magic Kingdom back in September. That fireworks show, of course, is called Happily Ever After. The song, "Reach Out and Find Your Happily Ever After." It's Happily Ever After. I'm still bitter towards Happily Ever After for replacing Wishes. It's been years, but I'm still bitter about this. 100%. Like, I will fully admit that I, Brent Dodge, am still mad about Wishes disappearing. But who cares? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. But Happily Ever After is a catchy song. It was a good fireworks show. I just never. But anyways, we're talking about this song, Happily Ever After, not the show itself, just the song. So vote for either Enchanted or the song Happily Ever After. You have about 45 seconds to throw your votes into the comments below. We have a 1 vote for Happily Ever After, 100%. Happily Ever After. Enchanted, we have a 2-1. Happily Ever After is in the lead right now. 2-2, 3-2. Happily Ever After is in the lead. 3-3. Enchanted is tied. 4-3. Enchanted has taken the lead. 4-4. Happily Ever After is now tied. 5-4. Happily Ever After has taken the lead once again. 5-5. We are tied once again, with Enchanted being tied to Happily Ever After. 6-5. Enchanted has taken the lead. 6-6. It is a tie once again. What is going on here? We have literally gone back and forth like nonstop. It's literally gone one in the lead, tied, other one in the lead. Tied, one in the lead, other one tied. Anyways, right now it's a 6-6 vote. I'm going to go back and start this up. Okay, we have Happily Ever After, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, Enchanted in the lead. 4-4, Happily Ever After is tied. 5-4, Happily Ever After is in the lead. 5-5, 6-5, 6-6. You have 7 votes, 7 seconds left to vote. If anyone out there is watching right now and you want to weigh in, there's a few of you who are watching who have not put in a vote yet. I can see how many people are watching, and we still have a lot of people who are watching who have not voted. And I don't want to be the tiebreaker because I remember what happened in Brother Bear. There we go. Brendan, you have saved my day. Happily Ever After is moving on to our next round. Okay, that is going to bring us to our final one for the night, as long as we did not... Nope. I did not have to do it. Brendan has been our tiebreaker. Thank you, Brendan. You are a pal for life. I would not have voted for that. All right. If you guys would have voted the other two numbers, if you'd done 15 and 20, you would have had this matchup. You would have had Happily Ever After against Wishes. Wishes, dream a dream. Let's talk about Wishes, because it's tough not to talk about Wishes. Wishes was originally debuted back in 2003. It lasted all the way up until Happily Ever After killed it off, much like I killed off Brother Bear. Wishes has a sad story to go along with the song, and we're focusing on the song here, so let's talk about the song. The song was actually sung by a girl who had a Make-A-Wish from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, who wanted to have it so her voice was someplace in the Disney park, and they actually liked her singing voice enough that she became the kid who sang Starlight, Star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish. Oh, I love that song. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Wishes delighted guests for years and years and years and years, and myself included. I used to watch it every single night on my college program, so I apologize that I have a very strong connection to Wishes. Actually, when it comes to my favorite things of all time, Wishes might be in the top 5. Well, it's definitely in the top 5, but it actually might even take the top spot. I absolutely loved Wishes. Oh, wait. Going up against Wishes is our final theme park. Let's see if this theme park can take down Wishes. This theme park debuted back in 1989. I know what you're thinking. No, we've already talked about Disney's Hollywood Studios. Yes, we did. But we did not talk about Typhoon Lagoon. Typhoon Lagoon was founded over by Disney Springs, and it has a really cool elaborate backstory that we're going to touch on just briefly here. When you drive through, it's been a while since I've driven through there, so hopefully I can remember exactly how it goes. When you're going through, there's plaques on the thing that says, "A furious storm once roared across the sea, catching ships in its path, helpless to flee. Instead of a certain watery doom, the wind swept them here to Typhoon Lagoon." I love that. So the entire thing talks about how this hurricane went there, and all these waters and ships made their way to Typhoon Lagoon, and it turned into an interactive playground for all of us to love and cherish every single day of our life, including things like Humunga Cowabunga and so much more. That's going to bring us to our vote, our final vote, unless we got new subscribers. It is either Wishes or Typhoon Lagoon. You guys have about 45 seconds to throw your votes into the comments below. While you do that, here's a story. So yesterday was the cast celebration for cast members who are celebrating anniversary years. So if you're 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, they do a special thing where they get together at Magic Kingdom and have a special party. They had special fireworks last night for them, and the fireworks included Wishes and Happily Ever After, in addition to Enchantment, which I absolutely love. I think that's just... My friend sent me the video, and I almost broke down because I was just like, oh, I love Wishes. Wishes, Typhoon Lagoon, the surf lessons we had there are core memories. That's a fair enough reason to vote for that. 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, 8-1, 8-2. Right now it is 8-2 vote. The choices are Wishes or Typhoon Lagoon. Starlight, star bright. Funny enough, so before Wishes, my family never really sat back. Like, we never we never watched the fireworks. Like, we weren't like, let's hang out on Main Street and watch fireworks. Like, we watched it like while walking and stuff. And then when I did my college program, I would watch Wishes every single night. It just blew my... Oh, I love Wishes. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wishes is moving on to round out our top 32. Yay! Oh, I forgot to write down happily ever after. Or did I? That's what you get for killing off leashes. Okay, we are gonna check our. We're gonna check our YouTube subscribers. If we've gone up, for every one that we've gone up, we will go into extra rounds here. So cross your fingers. Hopefully someone joins. Hopefully someone subscribes. Refresh. And we are still at 1,523. Boo. Okay, so that is going to wrap it up for tonight. All right, before we go tonight, first off, tonight's show is sponsored by It's All About the Mouse Travel. Make sure you stop by it'sallaboutthemousetravel.com for all of your Disney travel needs. All their services are absolutely, positively, 100% free. So make sure you book with them for your next Disney vacation. All right, before we wrap up, I got it. Now you know our fame when you kill Brother Bear. All right, let's see here. Let me find this thing real quick. I have an idea. I have an idea, and we'll see if you guys like this idea. If we hit 1,600 subscribers by next Wednesday, if we hit 1,600 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway right here on the Wednesday show. This giveaway will be the thing that's in this bag right here. Ooh, I know that's not as much fun if I don't show you. So let's show you what this. If you join me virtually or in person on October 1st, 2021, you know that on that day they gave out special maps, special posters for that day. We will be giving out this special poster that was given out on the 50th anniversary of the Walt Disney World Resort, only if we hit 1,600 subscribers next week. So invite your friends, get your friends to join. I will spread the word on YouTube as well, or YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. But if we can hit 1,600 subscribers 1 week from today, we will be giving away this poster. So invite your friends. We're 77 away, which seems like a lot, but at the same time, right now we've got 24 people who are watching. If all 24 people got 3 people to join or subscribe over the next week on YouTube, that's it. One of you guys is going to walk away with a poster. So yeah, yeah. So spread the word. All you need to get is 3 of your friends to subscribe. If you get 4, it's getting closer and closer to that guarantee. But yeah, we will be giving that away as soon as we hit 1,600 subscribers, if that's by next week. So spread the word. We are 77 people away. We can do it. So just keep on spreading the word. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us once again this week. Please keep on spreading the word about the Wednesday show and From Screen to Theme, and, of course, the YouTube channel as well. If you didn't already know, every single day we are posting a brand new video on YouTube. Today I experienced something that I have not experienced since before everything got shut down. So make sure you go check out our video tomorrow, where I go to a area that has not been seen since 2020. I was really excited to do it. But also, if you've not ordered a copy of A Closer Look At, make sure you go visit the Shop Now button in my comments below, or my links above, to order your book now. Also, I did have someone who asked me about this today, because I did post a thing on my Instagram story today about me delivering these books to the resorts. If you're staying at Walt Disney World Resort and you want to buy one of my books, I will go to the resort and I'll drop it off at the front desk so you can get it. So keep that in mind. If you're here, your family. That's Olive Garden. But it also goes for my books. And of course, as always, remember that anything can happen if you let it. Have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Are they gone? Are they gone? Oh, good. My cheeks are just killing me. I just can't stand this kind of pressure.